watching Alabama's WVUA News at 10 with your award-winning news team, Claire Huddleston, weather with Richard Scott, and sports with Gary Harris.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Heroes emerged after the April 27th tornado. Now Tuscaloosa Fire and Rescue is honoring those men and women who showed outstanding bravery and service to the community during that time. One of those people is Eric St. Clair, a geospatial analyst for the Alabama Oil and Gas Board. WVUA's Sarah Chavnik shows us why he deserves recognition.
Nearly 6 months ago, Eric St. Clair never thought he would be considered a hero to Tuscaloosa Fire and Rescue.
It was a great honor. I just didn't really expect it at all.
2 days after the storm, the fire department asked St. Clair to create a map showing where the EF4 tornado wreaked havoc in Tuscaloosa. St. Clair took the project one step further and created a cell phone application to go with the maps.
I noticed they had iPhones, and I told them we could have set them up with, I could have put those maps on their iPhones, and while they're in the field, they could see the post-storm imagery, and the little blue dot on an iPhone would show them where they're at in relation to the post-storm imagery. So I just did it as they were just here waiting on the printouts.
After April 27th, commonplace areas became unrecognizable, so Tuscaloosa Fire and Rescue had to use apps on their iPhone to help locate exactly where they were.
So this is Charleston Square right here, and you could just follow the whole path.
St. Clair, a graduate of the University of Alabama, says Tuscaloosa is home, and he was happy to help in any way that he could.
It was a really special thing for me to be able to do or help in any way I could. I wasn't able to really go out into the community and physically help, and I was just glad I could help in any way or in this way.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Sarah Chavnik, WVUA News.
Captain Jeff Roberts at Fire Station Number 4 in Alberta City nominated St. Clair for the Fire Chief's Commendation Award. Another group recognized at tonight's awards ceremony, North Star EMS. Ken Pate and Zach Bolding received the award along with Dave McDaniel, who worked at WTBC. On April 27th, a WTBC employee suffered a heart attack. McDaniel began CPR while Pate and Bolding transported the patient to the hospital. Pate says in an emergency situation like the April 27th tornado, it's important for citizens to help first responders get to their destination.
Just slow down and pull to the right-hand side as far as you can go. Just don't react real quick. I mean, we're not trying to make you slam on your brakes or stop quick, but just, slow your speed, and as the traffic allows you, move to the right.
In Tuscaloosa, North Star EMS responds to around 30 calls a day. That equals about 4 hours of traveling to emergency calls daily. Forest Lake Baptist Church suffered structural damage during April 27th's tornado, and since that day, it's been missing something. A steeple. Today, workers put a new steeple on top of the church. The process started early this morning and ended just after lunch. People stopped by all day to watch this monumental occasion. Church leaders hope the new steeple will remind everyone they're here and ready to serve.
And having our steeple put back kind of gives us an opportunity also to be a beacon in this neighborhood. Hopefully the steeple will be visible for several miles around. People will know that our church is still here and we're still ministering to people of Forest Lake and of Tuscaloosa.
Forest Lake Baptist will host a prayer service 2 weeks from today. That's the 6-month anniversary of the April 27th tornado. Everyone is invited. It starts at 6 o'clock. Hurricane Creek was one of many places affected by the April 27th tornado. Tonight, Friends of Hurricane Creek had a presentation called Twisted: Tornado Effects on Hurricane Creek. It described the devastation and the creek's road to recovery. Although the creek didn't receive any government funding, people from all over the world supported rebuilding the creek. Hurricane Creek keeper John Wathen says this area of land is special and a huge asset to the community.
Being the southernmost free-flowing stream, it has an overlap of flora and fauna that makes it so diverse you have to go all the way around the world to the Tibetan Plateau to find an ecosystem that equals what we have right here in Tuscaloosa County.
So it's very important,
It's extremely important. It could very well be one of a kind. Well, I know it is. It's one of a kind stream.
Wathen hopes to see the creek back to normal in just 1 month.